What's up, guys? It's Max Shaver from Capital Hoops here. Welcome back to the fourth episode of Max Montgomery County Corner. Here are my fourth guests, Blair guard, Mikey Ayala Jr. What's up, Mikey? How you doing?
What's good, bro? How you been?
It's chilling, man. Start with these same four questions. I want to know, who is the most talented player that you've ever shared a court with?
I gotta go with my boy Jao from G-Berg. I also play with him on team stat. He's really good, individually. You know, he could play on the ball and off the ball, and he's really good at making his teammates better. So I say he's definitely the most talented player I probably played with. So
For sure, Montgomery County Player of the Year for Capital Hoops.
yeah.
Oh, my second one's gonna be, which player from the DMV that's out of high school now, so anyone who just came out the DMV, who would you most want to spend time with?
I'll probably go with Quinn Cook, I guess, because he's a guard. He's from the area, and his pops died. He just been through a lot, and it would just be cool to see how he went through that adversity and he got to where he was now. So
For sure.
Quinn Cook for sure.
And who do you think is the most talented kid who lives in Montgomery County but goes to a private school right now?
He's definitely slept on for sure. My boy Jalen Curtis from Good Counsel.
Sure.
He plays on team stat with me. He's very athletic, long hustles. He can rebound. He could do a little bit of everything. Like, he might not put up big numbers, but he's definitely a guy you want on your team. He definitely he's one of those guys, bro. So for sure.
Sure. And my last one is, who do you think is the best high school rapper in Montgomery County right now?
So I don't listen to a lot, but I have three in mind. Dirty Eli from Sherwood, Young Theory from Springbrook, and my boy Ice Cooler from Blair. You already know.
Nice.
Boy Ice Cooler.
I was waiting for Ice to get mentioned. And
Yes,
best
sir.
rapper category.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to know, Mikey, personally, what have you been doing in quarantine, trying to stay in shape? Obviously, no team stat for you because of all the lockdown stuff. So what's it been like for you to really stay ready for high school season, assuming that we have it this year?
It's been really hard to there's not really gym time, so you basically have to find your own way to either working outside, working on my handles, keeping my shot ready, and I'm really trying to work on my athleticism actually. So that's one thing I've been trying to work on, getting quicker, faster, jumping higher, all that. So
For sure. Obviously, another thing I want to talk to you about, Mikey, was playoffs this year. Blair was favored going into the first round matchup against Paint Branch, and they came back and obviously won the game. What was that like for you, and what do you think went wrong, and what are you going to change for next year, assuming you guys get back to the playoffs?
That loss really hurt because, I don't know if you knew, but we lost to them again my sophomore year, the year prior, again in the playoffs. So it really hurt, and we were actually very comfortable in that. I mean, we were actually very confident going into that game, and we were up actually for a while, and in the fourth quarter, refs made some bad calls. Things just started to go their way, and everything happens for a reason. We lost for a reason, but for sure, everyone on the team, has that in the back of their mind that we lost to them 2 times in a row. So we're doing everything we can just to not even lose in the first round again, just to beat them or just get over adversity in general in the playoffs. So, for sure.
You feel like you guys were too confident going into that game?
No, it wasn't too confident. We were definitely humble because we knew that they were athletic, tall, and they were like a team that we had to respect. So it wasn't too confident, but we for sure we thought we would beat them in that game. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So next up, I'm gonna do our versus segment here on Max Montgomery County Corner. You chose to go up against your teammate Jacob Briggs. I want to know, between y'all two, who is more bouncy?
Yeah, I got a sneaky bounce on the way, man, but y'all don't know that yet, so I'm gonna give it to him. But y'all gonna see. Just wait on it. I'm gonna give it to him though.
All right. Who do you think is winning 1v1 right now?
Oh, for sure, me. He knows. He knows what's up. He knows what's up.
And who gets yelled at more in practice by Coach Pigram?
Definitely Jacob, for sure. He be doing some dumb stuff sometimes, bro. But definitely Jacob, for sure.
So you got 2 out of 3. I respect that. Another thing I want to talk to you about, Mikey, is Blair's consistency this year. So I felt like you guys had some consistency issues for sure. Some games you could put out some really great performances against some talented teams, and other times it seemed like you guys would lose to some teams that might have been below your level. What are you guys going to do to improve? What do you think the reason for that was last year, and what are you guys going to do to improve upon it this
year? Last year we actually started off really good, like 8-1. I think that was our record, and we was at the top of the county in our division. I think that's when we started actually to get too comfortable. There was a game where like we were playing a 2-5 team, and like we were just like we really were just playing around on the bus. Like everyone was goofing around, and it literally the inconsistency started from there. Like we lost that game, and it humbled us, but I don't think it really did anything. I think it made matters worse because we all started to like get on each other about it. You know, we tried to like bounce back from it. We had games where we were close to good teams, but we also had games where we got blown out by good teams. So yeah, that's definitely one of those things last year. And this year, I think we really just have to take it one game at a time and not look too ahead, because there was times last year where we were 8-1. We was thinking about first seed in the playoffs, going this and that, and doing this and that in the playoffs. So for sure, we're taking it slow, step by step this year. Yeah.
I got you. So another thing I want to talk to you about, is obviously Alfred Worrell is headed over to Carroll in the WCSC. Just announced that a few weeks ago on his social media. Just a few personnel changes happening for the team this year. How do you think that's going to affect you guys, and what do you have to do as a leader of the team?
It definitely affects us a lot. Like Alfred was a big piece, and he was our main scorer, really. And you know, he was the top 3 scorer in Maryland in the state. So he's definitely a big part of the team. We're gonna miss him. There's no hard feelings. It was really just what was better for him in his future, and that's our brother. So it's nothing personal. But for me as a leader, I think I have to step up, scoring, passing, making my teammates better, doing everything. And, you know, there's gonna be young guys on the team that have to step up, and I just have to get on them and like tell them, like, you know, it's their time to go too. So
sure.
For sure.
And last thing I want to talk to you about. Obviously, you're a smaller guard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're still under 6 feet. Is that true?
Yeah, 5'9".
Okay, yeah. So, talk to me about what it's like for you being at that lower height, and how you compensate on the floor and still can be an offensive and defensive threat.
I really, like, when I play, I really just don't even look at height. Like, I just play. As soon as the jump ball starts, I just play. I act like if I'm 6'4", 6'5". Like, I really don't care about that. You know, I have to work on other things, like being quick and having very good ball handling to, you know, make up, and being athletic to make up for my size. But for sure, I use it as an advantage sometimes. So I don't really worry about that. It's nothing I can control. So.
All right, thanks, Mikey. I appreciate your time coming on today, and good luck this year.
For sure, bro. Thank you.